Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. You're welcome to First Gen Forward. So, on this channel, we'll be focusing on some of the challenges that first generation professionals face in their careers, which also kind of translates and pours over into their personal lives as well. As people, we like to think that we can operate in silos, but I've lived long enough to know and understand that, and I'm sure you have too, that we don't operate like that. There's a lot of personal things that translate into your work experience and vice versa. So things that might be happening at work that transfers to home as well. So you might be asking, what is a first generation professional? In simple terms, a first generation professional is usually the first person in a family who goes and to pursue a professional career that requires higher education beyond high school. So tertiary education, whether it's college, whether it's university, um, whether it's trade school, you know. So anyone who pursues a career path beyond your secondary education, which is high school. And usually, first generation professionals would fall into the white collar professions, which is your knowledge workers, which would be your engineers, architects, accountants, auditors, lawyers, right? So, in order to be classified a first generation professional, you'd be the first one in your family to pursue a career um, that requires a professional designation or requires tertiary education, usually in the form of a degree or higher diploma or higher certificate. So, in a nutshell, you're the first one to navigate a new type of corporate landscape, right? And that comes with its own set of challenges, as you might imagine. Um, the people that are most closest to you, probably, which is your family, cannot really relate to your journey. And there's also other pressures that come with this process where it's pressure to succeed because you're the first one who would be deemed to have made it, out of the circumstances or out of, let's say, manual labor jobs. And that comes with its own set of challenges. And so to get back to um, my intro, this channel is specifically being created to focus on the challenges of the first gen professional and not just focusing on the problem, but also offering tangible and also practical solutions on how to navigate. First generation professional, from the top of my head, some of the challenges that we encounter is not having a network of people in your specific industry, not having a blueprint on how to navigate, even starting from university and then following into the corporate landscape, having to mainly figure things out on your own. And also, additionally to that, is enormous financial pressure on you in order to give back home because everyone or most people would be depending on you. Those things are neither good nor bad, but they can definitely impact how you navigate your career progression, your career performance, and how you climb the corporate ladder if that is a path you choose to pursue. So, I'm a self-taught life coach, and my passion is to empower. I believe that first generation professionals are given a unique opportunity. We are given a unique opportunity to break cycles in our families and to set new generational standards. And even though that sounds huge and it sounds a lot for one person to bear, I believe that first generation professionals are more than equipped to do so. So, my focus as a life coach is to empower you as a first gen to make the best out of the opportunities that you have gotten, that others in your family before you have not gotten, but not so to put more pressure on you, but to actually empower you to do it in a way that's sustainable, that you leave a lasting legacy in your family, your community, and beyond. So if that sounds anything like, if any of what I said sounds interesting to you and you'd like to follow my journey here, as you can see, this is one of the first videos I'm posting on YouTube. I'm also stepping out of my comfort zone here, sitting behind a camera and speaking to you because I believe in the vision. I believe that the first generation professional has already broken cycles of you've already broken cycles that you're not even aware of, a mindset that you're not even aware of sometimes, and or you don't pause long enough to reflect on. So I'm here to remind you to mind the gap, remember how far you've come, and then to tell you there's so much more we can accomplish. And I want to accomplish more on my journey as a first generation professional. And I would love if I could build a community around a vision where other first generation professionals would take hands and build together. Remember, one of the things that I said that we lack as first generation professionals is a networks of people. But I'm hoping we will find each other in this space and build networks of people who come from similar backgrounds and have similar goals to make a positive impact, not only for themselves, but their families, their communities, and their nations. So, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you. I would appreciate a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. My name is Loretta Enos. I'm your life coach, First Gen Forward with Loretta.